About time, I suppose. Underground greenhouse update. Looks a little bit better now than it did. The building site seems to have gone. The garden's come back. So here we go. Trees are looking good. Took them off 2 nights ago. As you can see, we've installed a heater, solid fuel, black boiler. We're struggling with the heat, it's just not hot enough. It never froze. Got close though, which is just not warm enough. Need them, I don't know, 10 teens temperature. We've never got trouble with that bloody drain as well. If the damn thing didn't overflow, the pump get running. But numerous methods, I think we finally cracked it. Touch wood. So yeah, so here we are. Looks lovely and white since I've just painted it. There's the paint pot. And that's what it did look like. I used matte emulsion instead of vinyl silk. But then I used gloss on these walls, which has stayed intact with no mould, so I thought, well, let's gloss the whole place. So it'll look a lot brighter. According to Gardens of Elegant, to grow pineapples, and that's my intention, use these blocks, create a raised bed along here. Put in some water pipes off the back boiler. You want 21, 24 degrees. Well, earlier it was 30. With a fire on minimum, with the door open, we're sat at 25 degrees. So I don't think we'll have any problem keeping the temperature up. You're only using about 7 nogs of coal every 24 hours. It really seems to be economical. But we'll see when the winter comes whether we have to ramp it up and put a lot more on. Well, so the grapes, we trained that into here early in the year and it's absolutely ramped along. I think we're about 6 or 8 bunches off here, which is surprising because it was only a few months ago. Tomatoes, great. The damp was a real issue. I think we had problems with the tomatoes, with the damp. I know there's a lack of ventilation, but you're trying to get a balance between keeping the heat in and keeping the air clean. So with the fire, get the heat, get rid of the damp, create its own moisture. Mind the lemons and limes, they absolutely love it in here. Lush. Tomatoes are great, but you can always do better. So I was thinking of putting a peach tree on that back wall in a big pot. Don't know, it might work, but the time we've got that up there and then a raised bed down here, it might get a bit cramped, but hey, we'll see. So I did block them gaps up there with the sponge, but the condensation was horrendous then. It was literally dripping in. So I thought, let's remove them and let the air flow through, which it has cleared. Even prior to putting the fire on, the glass was clear. So yeah, it's worked. But like I said, the temperatures just did not get high enough. I had like a rubber screen that you pulled across at night. That made a massive difference. I remember a couple of nights because the screen didn't quite cover the whole area. You came down on a frosty night and where the screen was, it was just moist, and where it wasn't, it was solid ice. So it did work. But again, you was only getting that 3 or 4 degrees when it was absolutely freezing, and it's just not enough. Some plants will still die at that. So anyway, we've got the fire in. Grapevine next year is going to be a stonker, that is. We took 70 pound of grapes off the other greenhouse this year, the ordinary service glass greenhouse, which is a good crop. But again, with the damp in here, the damn slugs somehow found their way. I think they beamed themselves in, like, because they're just not there at one point. You come in the morning, they've gnawed away at something. So with the heat, it should stop them coming in because they're not going to like it too dry. Yeah, well, any questions, type it in and I'll see what I can do.